भाव के गौरव को, ओहो, बंधुत्व भाव के गौरव को, ओ जग वालो जानो, सहयोग करो, सहयोग करो, ओ प्रभु की संतानों, ओ प्रभु की संतानों। हम सब मिलकर कर दें इस विश्व का रूप नया, इस विश्व का रूप नया। हर एक मानव में प्रेम जगे, हर एक मानव में दया, हर एक मानव में दया। आपस के भाईचारे की, ओहो, आपस के भाईचारे की महिमा तुम पहचानो, सहयोग करो, सहयोग करो, ओ प्रभु की संतानों, ओ प्रभु की संतानों। हम शुरू करें आओ फिर से पूर्वजों की परंपरा, पूर्वजों की परंपरा। एक ही सूत्र में बांधे हम ये सारी वसुंधरा, ये सारी वसुंधरा। इस जग में कोई पराया नहीं, ओहो, इस जग में कोई पराया नहीं, सबको अपना मानो, सहयोग करो, सहयोग करो, ओ प्रभु की संतानों, ओ प्रभु की संतानों। सहयोग से होगा सर्वोदय, सब सुनो हे इंसानों, सहयोग करो, सहयोग करो, ओ प्रभु की संतानों, 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 ओ प्रभु की संतानों।
Yes, Datta bhai. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti bhai ji. Om Shanti everyone.
Yeah.
Good morning. So today's Murli is the Murli of Shiv Jayanti, where Baba is meeting all children, and this Murli is revised Murli of 17th February 2004. Title of today's Murli is the special slogan for the birthday festival of Shiv Ratri. Give everyone cooperation and make them cooperative. Let your treasure store continue eternally. So let us hear Baba's versions, and as we hear, we'll also reflect, we'll also internalize this Murli and see what is the message that Baba gave this Shiv Jayanti. Today, Bapdada himself has come to celebrate his own birthday as well as the children's diamond-like birthday, Shiv Jayanti. All of you children have come here to celebrate the birthday of your Parlokik and Alokik fathers. And the Father has come to celebrate your birthday. The Father is pleased to see the fortune of you children. Wah, my children, with the elevated fortune. Wah, that you have incarnated at the same time as the Father to finish the darkness of the world. So this is a wonderful thing that Baba is explaining us, that it is just the same day or the same time in the whole Kalpa where we and Baba, we're celebrating the birthday at the same time. So Baba says that this is the only time, or this is the only, uh, you know, relationship that we have with Baba, where fathers and sons, or we children's birthday, or we are born at the same time. Nowhere in the whole cycle can we can find this. So this is the beauty of our relationship with Baba, and the difference or the different birthday that we are celebrating with Bab Dada. So the Father is pleased to see the fortune of you children. Wow, my children, with the elevated fortune. Wow, that you have incarnated at the same time as the Father to finish the darkness of the world. Throughout the whole cycle, no one else can have such a birthday which you children celebrate with God the Father. Devotee souls also celebrate this alokik, extremely lovely and unique birthday. But you children celebrate a meeting, whereas devotees simply sing praise. They sing praise and they also continue to call out. So they're just, wondering, they're just praising. So it is just the one-way communication which is happening there. And there is a reason, there is some sort of selfish motive where they just call out. They are just in some trouble, in pain. That is where they're just calling Baba. So Bab Dada, listening to the praise that devotees sing, also hears their call and gives them the fruit of their number-wise feelings of faith. However, there is a great difference between devotees and you children. They celebrate the memorial of the elevated actions you performed and your elevated fortune very well. And this is why Bab Dada congratulates the devotees when he sees the divine activities of their devotion. For all of them have copied your memorials very well. So whatever action we perform, so it is left, in bhakti, what Baba says is just a memory that they are celebrating. Every action that we Brahmins have performed in this confluence age. They also hold a fast on this day. They hold a fast for a short time of just temporary cleanliness of their food and drink. However, the difference between us is you take a for, vow for the whole birth, whole life of complete purity, which includes your food, interaction, words, and deeds. We take a vow that is for whole birth of complete purity, which includes your food, interaction, words, and deeds. Whilst living your life at the confluence age, you also have to remain pure in your thoughts, words, and deeds. Not only do you have to become pure, you also have to make others pure. So, the difference between us and the devotees, Baba is explaining how whatever actions they perform is just a memory, and for them it is temporary. But how we are performing it throughout our life at confluence. So, the number one foundation of Brahman Jivan is purity. And that purity is just not externally or just not, uh, being celibate, but it is also a little deeper. And as Baba says, it has to be in our thoughts, words, and deeds. So Baba says that not only do you have to become pure, you also have to make others pure. So the main objective of we meeting Baba, remembering Baba, and getting that power and purity, we becoming pure and making others pure, not only the souls but also the five elements. So look at how the intellect of devotees is no less. They have copied your memories very well. All of you have surrendered everything wasteful and have become powerful. That is, you have surrendered your impure life. So let's just take a moment and check. Have I surrendered everything to Baba? Let us check in our intellect. Is there anything waste? Is there anything impure? If there are like slight traces also, just remove it. And Baba says that the best way to remove all the waste and impurities is by remembering Baba more and more. Take more time out of the daily schedule. Just talk to Baba and practice that seed stage. And it is very easy so that the soul becomes pure and powerful. So everything wasteful and become powerful. So that is, you have surrendered your impure life. As a memorial of your surrender, they make a sacrifice, but they don't offer themselves as a sacrifice. So this is another beautiful difference that whatever they bring, they offer it in front of Shivling, and we offer ourselves to Shiv Baba. Another example is the Baba gave that they sacrifice a goat. Look at how well they have copied you. Why do they sacrifice a goat? They have copied this very well too. What does a goat do? It constantly says, "Main." That is I in Hindi. So that is the consciousness of the I of body consciousness, because it is in this I that there is the arrogance of body, and the arrogance of the body is the seed of all vices. So I is ego, and with ego, all the other uh, the vices have are connected, and that is where Baba says that just we have to remove that I, or change that consciousness from I the body to I the soul. And that is where we move from the body consciousness to soul consciousness, and then it is easy for us to remember Baba and forget all everything wasteful, impure in this world, that whatever we are connected. So Babdada has also told you earlier that it is this consciousness of I, of body consciousness, that causes an obstruction to your totally surrendering yourself. It is easy to surrender the common consciousness of I, that I am a body, or the consciousness of I in terms of relations of the body or possessions of the body. You have done this already, have you not? Or not yet? So again, this is a quick checking for ourselves, that have we changed this or not? Has this not been done yet? The more progress you make, the more the consciousness of I becomes externally subtle and deep. It is easy to finish the gross consciousness of I. However, the deep consciousness of I, if you develop any consciousness of I for the specialities you receive as your godly birthright, for the blessing of the intellect you have, or for the blessing of becoming an embodiment of knowledge, for the blessing and specialities of service, or for a godly gift, then that is called the deep consciousness of I. So this is a very, very powerful point where Baba is asking us to check where that whole I comes into picture. Whatever you say that this is mine or this is what I am, the whole perspective changes. So the checking is for all the specialities that Baba has given us, the intellect, I take very good decisions, then no, I have taken this decision. This is because of me that I have saved so and so much of whatever. If you're, as a surrender brother or sister, you're saying that this is what I have done, this is the service I have done, and then automatically you see that uh, you in the whole clan, you start moving away from the whole Brahmin clan. Whatever specialities you have, whatever good qualities you have, however, in whatever way you are blessed, but the whole you start becoming distant because of this consciousness. And there are so many examples where there are different projects, different types of services which happens even in the worldly people, or in the offices. You see that whenever there is this consciousness of I, though they are not soul conscious, but still no one likes the person who is saying or always bragging about himself and saying that, okay, this is what I have done, this is mine. We don't like such people, nor anyone in the world likes them. Even here also Baba says that this whole uh, seed of, like Baba said, obstruction is I. So let us check. Am I, first thing Baba asks us to check is check that I, am I soul consciousness or not? And then now Baba is saying that what are these, uh, you know, where that I is for me? Is it because of, any speciality that I have, anything that I'm blessed with, or the material possessions that you have? Is there that I coming in between? Is that I becoming a barrier in my spiritual growth? So whatever I'm doing or whatever I'm saying is right. That is why what should happen? This royal consciousness of I becomes a burden, stopping you from going into the flying stage. So always we have that in a group, whenever we are discussing or if there is any meeting, this is what should happen. This is what I think is right. This is what you should do. So that must and shoulds, whenever someone is saying something. So again, this is Baba says that it is uh, the royal consciousness of I becomes a burden, stopping you from going into the flying stage. So the Father says, surrender the consciousness of I, even in even this. There should be no consciousness of I for a godly gift. Like whatever you're blessed with, whatever are your specialities, talents, whatever way you're blessed with. So it is a godly gift. Like in Hindi, we say it is a Prabhu Prasad. So saying that it is mine is no good. Neither I nor mine. It is a godly gift, a blessing from God, a speciality from God. So the surrender of all of you is so deep. So have you checked whether you have surrendered the consciousness of I, of both ordinary things and also of the royal form? Have you done this, or are you still doing it? I will have to surrender it anyway. All of you jokingly say, we have to die, that is, buy down anyway. However, this dying is living in God's lap. So, Baba has again explained it when, especially in the groups, when some seniors are saying something, have to, Baba says that always say Haji, yes, to everything. But again, like, how am I saying yes to that particular service or any work that they all offer? Am I having this kind of consciousness like, okay, no, I have to bow down, whatever they say, let me follow. I don't have a choice. So is that the story in my mind, or how am I actually taking it or dealing with that particular thing? So Baba is saying that, you have to say, or you have to do it anyway. But let's say that when we are doing this, we should have a very clear consciousness that, Baba has given me this task or this job or this service, and I have to do it. So again, when we're talking about this consciousness of I, Baba has said that this Baba is doing it, Baba is doing it. This is Baba's job. Always when we keep Baba in between, that whole consciousness or that whole I is washed out. So Baba says that you just bring Baba in between. Baba will take care of it. So there will be no consciousness, or you won't have that kind of awareness of I, the body, or I am doing this in the body consciousness form. So next Baba says that this dying is living in God's lap. The dying is not dying. It is taking birth in the lap of the deities for 21 births. This is why you surrender yourselves in happiness. Is it not? You don't surrender yourselves while crying out, do you? No, in Bhakti too, a sacrifice that cries out, uh, the sacrifice that cries out is not accepted. So those who surrender themselves with the limited I in mind can happily claim a right to an inheritance for birth after birth. So Baba says that even like in Bhakti also, like whatever they offer, like for example, the example of goat, even they say that it has to be in just one shot, that they have to cut that the strike the head, and otherwise the whoever they are offering it to won't accept it. So Baba says that even that I has to be in just one shot, that you have to say that no, this is not me. That's give away that body consciousness of I, the ego form. Therefore, check when it comes to the transformation of wasteful thoughts, wasteful words, and wasteful activities. Do you bring about the transformation happily or by compulsion? Do you transform yourself out of love or by effort? When all of you children took birth, you made the occupation of your life that of world transformers who transform the world. This is the occupation of Brahmin birth of all of you. Is it not? So why we became Brahmins? So along with Baba, we are transforming this whole world from old world to new world, which is full of love, happiness, joy, and purity. So that is why Baba said that we all became Brahmins to transform this whole world. So are we aware of this? Do you transform the world? Do you transform yourself out of love or by effort? When all of you children took birth, you made the occupation of your life that world transformers who transform the world. This is the occupation of Brahman birth of all of you. Is it not? If this is firm, wave your hands. You're waving your flags. Very good. Today is the day of for flags. Very good. However, don't wave the flags just like that. It is very easy to wave flags just like that, but you now have to shake your mind. You have to transform your mind. You're courageous, are you not? Do you have the courage? You have a lot of courage. Acha. Bab Dada saw one thing of great happiness. What was that? Do you know that? For this year, Bab Dada has given a special gift that if you have even a little courage in any task this year, whether it is of self transformation, for any task, or for world service, if you do that with courage, then this year has received the blessing of your being given extra help. So even let us check for ourselves that this is the blessing that today Baba is giving us. So in any task or any service, let us check, do I have courage? So Baba will give us extra help. So what was the news or scene of happiness that Bab Dada saw? That in service for Shiv Jayanti this year, everyone is moving forward with lots of courage and zeal and enthusiasm. Yes, you may clap. Will you always, right, Baba implores us to have, okay. Will you always clap in this way or only on Shiv Ratri? Always continue to clap. Acha. You write your news from everywhere to Madhuban, and Babdada sees that in the subtle region you have good enthusiasm and you have also made good plans. Similarly, the zeal and enthusiasm for service will increase the zeal and enthusiasm in souls of the world. Look, the sapling that Dadiji, the instrument planted, has performed wonders, has it not? The result is good. This is why Babdada will not mention the name of each and every center now, but Babdada is giving multi-million fold congratulations for the result of service done everywhere to all the serviceable children, remembering their speciality and their name. They are seeing it there too. Children seeing this at their own places are becoming happy. They are happy abroad too, because all of you are there, specially beloved deities for the souls of the world. When Babdada sees the gathering of you children, he sees you in three forms: the present self sovereigns, Swarajya Adhikari. You are also kings now. In the world too, a father would say this to his children: my kingly children, my child king. Like Baba says that, in world also people say that, father will also say that Mera Raja Bacha, ya Raja Beta. So even if they are poor, he would say my child king. However, even at the present confluence age, the father sees all of you children as self-sovereigns. Your kings, are you not? Your self-sovereigns, masters of the self. So, self-sovereigns at the present, rulers of the world in the future. And from the copper age to the end of the iron age, you are worthy of worship ones who have a right to be worshipped. Babdada sees all of you children in these forms. He doesn't see you as ordinary, no matter what you are like. Babdada sees all of you children as self-sovereigns, royal children. You are Raj Yogis. Are you not? Is anyone here a Praja Yogi? That is subject. Are there any Praja Yogis? No. All of you are Raj Yogis. So, a Raj Yogi means a king. The Father himself has come to celebrate the birthday of such self-sovereigns, the masters of the self. Look, all of you Double foreigners have come from abroad to celebrate your birthday. Double foreigners, raise your hands. So which land is the furthest away? Is it America, or is there any land further away than that? And where has Babdada come from? Babdada has come from the supreme word, Paramdham. So he has love for you children. Your birthday is so elevated that even God has to come. So just stay in this intoxication that Baba has come to celebrate our birthday from Paramdham. So such a wonderful thing. A banner had been made saying Baba, we love you in many different languages. Yes, you have made a good banner. You have written it in all languages. Bapdada is congratulating all the children of all the different languages in all the countries. Look, you're celebrating Shiv Jayanti of the Father. But what is the Father? A point. You're celebrating the Jayanti, the incarnation of the point, whose birthday is the most diamond-like, that of the point. A point. So there is such great praise of a point, that is zero. This is why Babdada says, always remember 3 points. The numbers 7 and 8 are complicated to write, but to write a point is so easy. Always remember 3 points. You all know 3 of them very well. Do you not? You are a point, the Father is a point, your points, the children of the point. And when you come into action, you come onto the world stage to perform actions. This is the world stage drama. So whatever actions you performed in the drama, that has to become the past. So put a full stop. What is a full stop? Again, it is a point. So 3 points, I am point, Baba is point, and whatever has happened in this drama or actions that you have performed is a point. Put a full stop, past is past. Therefore, always remember the 3 points. Look at all the wonders in today's world. What has the greatest importance? Money. Money does have importance, does it not? In front of money, even parents are nothing. Money is everything. In that too, if you put a 0 after 1, what does it become? It becomes 10. Put a second 0 and it becomes 100. Put a third 0 and it becomes 1,000. So it is the wonder of 0. In money, it is the wonder of a 0. And in terms of becoming an elevated soul, it is the wonder of a point. And Karan Karavanhar is also a point. So what has importance in everything? The point. Does it not? Simply remember the point and do not go into any expansion. You can remember a point, become a point, remember the point and put a full stop. That is all. This is the effort. So throughout the day today, let us check and remind ourselves of these 3 points, Teen Bindu. I am the point, Baba is point in whatever has happened in today or in past. Let me put a full stop today. So in that way, we'll recall these points. So Baba says that this is the effort. Is it difficult or is it easy? Those who think that it is easy, raise your hands. Easy? In that case, you will have to put a full stop. When any problems come, do you put a full stop or a question mark? Do not put a question mark. Put a full stop. A question mark is also crooked. Look, write a question mark that is so crooked, whereas it is so easy to put a full stop. So do you know how to become a point? Do you? All of you are clever. Baghdada gave special congratulations for special service. You're doing that very well. You will continue to do that, but for the future. Every day you are world servants. Do you remember how Father Brahma used to sign? He used to write a letter and he used to write below world servant. Like we write yours sincerely, he used to write world servant. Uh, so, so you are world servants. So service of world will not be completed just by doing service on Shiv Ratri. So it is not just occasional, but it is our life is full of service. Therefore, keep the aim. I am a world server. So you have to serve the world with every breath and at every second. So I am a world server. I have to remember this. And Baba said that so you have to serve the world with every breath and at every second. Whoever comes and whoever you are in contact with, you have to be a bestower and give something or the other to that one. Something is nothing materialist way, but it is in the form of pure thoughts, elevated thoughts, blessings, good wishes. No one should go back empty handed. Let your infinite treasure store remain open at all time. And at every at the at the very least, have good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. See them, listen to them, and come into contact with them with good wishes and pure feelings. And give cooperation to those souls. All souls now have a great need of your cooperation. Therefore, give them cooperation and make them cooperative. Give them any type of cooperation, whether through your mind or through your words or through your contact and relationship. So remember the special slogan of this birthday festival of Shiv Ratri: give cooperation and make them cooperative. At least whoever comes into contact or relationship with you in any relationship, when someone or other does come, don't offer them any other hospitality, but definitely give each one Dil Ko Stoli. Not the Dil Ko Stoli that is made in the kitchen here. Make their heart happy. To make their heart happy means to serve them with Dil Ko Stoli. Will you serve them with this? There is no effort in this. You don't have to give extra time or effort. Simply serve them Dil Ko Stoli with pure feelings. They are happy and you're happy. What else do you need? So, will you remain happy and give them happiness to others? The world faces, the faces of all of you should never be so too serious. Being serious too much is not good either. There should be smile, should there not? It is good to be serious, but when you are too serious, then it looks as though you are lost somewhere else. You are seeing everything, but you're lost. Sister, should we continue or
We can continue the Tabai for another 5 minutes.
okay? So you're speaking, but you're speaking as though you are lost in something. So Baba says that look at your face every time. Is it serious? Are you lost or are you happy? So let your face always be smiling. Do not let your face be serious. When you say, what can I do? How can I do it? You become serious. However, the more work you have, the more you have to smile. Do you know how to smile? Do you not? You do know. Look at your non-living images. Are they ever portrayed with serious faces? Like in Bhakti, we see all the Devi Devtas, all the deities, they're always smiling, beautiful faces. If they were portrayed with serious faces, you would say that the artist was not good, was not no good. So if you also remain serious, it would be said that you don't know the art of living. So What will you do? What will the teachers do? What what will the teachers do? Acha, there are many teachers. Congratulations. Congratulations for the service. Acha. Babdada also heard some other good news for all of you. All of you worthy of worship souls are to be offered 36 varieties of bhog today. Bhog is offered to your non-living images, but you don't eat that. Therefore, now bhog is offered to your living form. Is it? It is good. Babdada is happy that each and every child will accept 36 varieties of food. You are showing the bag. Those who are sitting outside, abroad, and at their own centers, when you see this bag on the TV, when they are distributed, you will all take the fragrance from the bag. Babdada is feeding all of those at the centers in this land and abroad before feeding all the children here. Eat it, eat it. And what you should do is that all the teachers who have come from the different centers should send it wherever they can as much as possible. Send one bag everywhere. Don't send too much. Send one packet as a sample. So whenever you accept bhog, accept it. So whenever you accept bhog, in what form will you accept it? Let your worthy of worship form emerge and accept bhog as one who is worthy of worship. This is a good thing. Many congratulations to Dadiji. Acha. Can you make your ancestor and worthy of worship form emerge in a second? Can you see yourself in the awareness of those same deities? I am an ancestor deity, an ancestor at the confluence age, and worthy of worship from the copper age. In the golden and silver ages, you have a right to kingdom. So, in 1 second, finish all other thoughts and become stable in your ancestor and worthy of worship form. Babdada conducted drill. Acha. This time, Bhopal is responsible for the service. Acha. Those from Bhopal stand up, wave your flags. Do you experience both extra fruit and power of service? To do service of the yajna is not a small fortune. To do service of yajna is not a small fortune. It is a very big fortune. You receive extra power and you also attain power from the powerful atmosphere. And by serving the yajna, you also receive the fruit of blessings from all the souls you serve. So to receive this chance means to receive an extra chance and to eat the fruit. So did all of you have this experience? Did you? How many blessings did you accumulate? For how many births will these blessings continue? In any case, you are worthy of receiving blessings all the time, but also platefuls of these blessings. When there is a gathering, if you keep these blessings with you for all time, it will become the gift of a lift in your efforts. You have done very well. Everyone's blessings increase your happiness. So always keep the blessings with you. Congratulations. Congratulations for your service. Education wing. Those from the education wing stand up. Acha. You're carrying out the task of giving everyone the knowledge of who am I. Nevertheless, service still remains. At least everyone should receive the knowledge of who am I, who is my father. The amazing thing is that they don't know who am I. All the time they say I, but they also don't know who I is. So when we look at the as Baba is meeting different wings, okay. So would you like to take it up as the homework, read this, and then we come back tomorrow?
We can take this as a homework, Dattabai, and
Okay.
tomorrow we will be reading another Murli. So,
Okay.
Patu ki Mulakat we can take as homework, and we can have a moment's silence and chant the Murli of today's.
Sure. As Babdada performed the trill today, so just a moment of silence.
Om Shanti. We can unmute ourselves and share the points of the Murli. Om Shanti, brother. Thank you, Baba, for such a beautiful Murli. I love the point of giving the Dil Khush Toli with pure feelings and vibrations to everyone around you. While the entire Murli is excellent, but that single line just touched my heart. And also the point of the 3 points. You are a point, Father is a point, and the world stage drama, we have to put a full stop to whatever is past. Past is past. So these are my most important takeaways of today's Murli. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Today, Baba also asked us to check, where is that I for me? I mean, whatever blessing or in whatever form Baba has blessed us with whatever specialities or talents or um, in whatever form we like, whatever we have, the specialities basically. So check where is that I, and we have to remove that I and shift that I from body consciousness to soul consciousness.
Om Shanti, good morning, Raji. Yeah, Shiv Ratri is always something very unique and special. Father's birthday and our birthday never happens anytime except at Sangam. It's a pure pride for all of us. So Baba say that Shivki Janda, you just raise it there as a memorial, but it is always hoisted in our hearts, and we should let it be known everywhere that Mera Baba has come, and every heart should sing that I have attained what I want to attain. It's a very lovely thing for us to do it to serve the world. Om Shanti. Thank you, Bhaiji.
Thank you. In chat, there is a sharing by Shivani Ben. Just a thought, as such, past is not always bitter and pleasant. We as human souls always discredit and degrade the past. It's overhyped. But if we Brahmins look behind us, actually our past has been glorious. India's past has been golden. And in our individual birth spans, our past may have been better than our present. Just a pondering. Thank you for sharing. We're done with the sharing. Can we remember Baba now? Anyone else would like to share?
Hope everyone is done with their sharing. Then we can move towards meditation with the Lord.
Sure, sure. So, would you like to play a song, or we'll just sit in silence?
If you want, we can play a music.
Okay, okay.
Just a minute.
Today, Baba has asked us to check your mind, if there is any wasteful, any impurity. Have I surrendered completely? Check and offer yourself completely. Baba, I'm yours. Completely. Surrender. Full of love. I'm only yours, Baba. Let me also check. Who am I? Point of light. Am I the soul? But no. All the ego, the body consciousness has dissolved. Self-soul. 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 GT. Moksha.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Dattabai. Thank you, all of you. See you tomorrow at 5:30 am. Have a nice day.
Om Shanti. Thank you,
Om
Bhai.
Shanti.
Shanti. Thank you so much.
Thank you.